Last time on Voyages of Agape, we broke free of Baja, Mexico and had a beautiful 160 nautical mile sail across the Sea of Cortez, waking up at the entrance of Mazatlan and to the sound of whales. Mazatlan is a thriving commercial seaport and also the start of the Mexican tropics. Although the city offers 4 marinas to the north, we chose to anchor in front of Club Nautical, just inside the industrial harbor's breakwall.
We were excited to get off the boat and explore the city. The anchorage is located about 2 miles from Old Town Mazatlan, and it quickly became a familiar walk for us over the next few weeks. The city has a rich history, and you can easily see the post-colonial influences all around Old Town. It's a unique mixture of old world beauty and a contemporary marketplace.
Perhaps our favorite part of Mazatlan was the huge municipal market, offering truly farm-fresh produce, locally made cheeses, and much more. We truly enjoyed taking in all the beautiful colors and just walking around.
The market originally opened about 120 years ago, and today it houses just over 250 tenants and over 1,000 employees. And after 2 months in the desert of Baja, the abundance of fresh food here was overwhelming.
One of the harder things to get used to was buying our meat. In the States, we often buy processed, pre-packaged beef, chicken, and pork, and rarely think of it as a once-living animal. While shopping here, we often heard other gringos repulsed remarks at the meat counters, showing just how disconnected most of us are from where our food comes from. I wonder how much less meat we would consume if we were more in touch with the animals it came from. While we were here, the Mexican government raised fuel prices 20% overnight, affecting everybody. The locals here organized peaceful protests in front of the cathedral to voice their disapproval. And although we loved the city, we're always happier on the water. Most afternoons we took the kayaks and paddleboards to explore the surrounding beaches and islands. There are 6 small islands all within a mile of shore, and kayaking out and around them is a great way to escape the crowds.
And on really hot days, the only way to cool off was to jump in. We'd spend the afternoon swimming and snorkeling until the heat of the day had passed.
¿Cuánto tiempo en Mazatlan?
3 semanas y hoy vamos a Isla Isabel.
After 3 weeks in Mazatlan, we are ready and excited to move on to Isla Isabel. Unfortunately, we didn't film the 100-mile overnight sail at all. It blew 20 to 25 knots directly astern, and you'll just have to trust us, it was rolly. Really, really rolly. But with the rising sun came flatter water, and we motored into what is known as the Galapagos of Mexico.
Where are we?
Isla Isabel.
What do you think about this place?
A lot of birds. A lot of birds. Beautiful. Very rolly. In 1981, the island was given national park status, and in 2003 was deemed a World Heritage Site, protecting it on a national and international level.
After a rolly night, we were excited to get off the boat and stretch our legs. The fishing camp located in the southern bay was the perfect place to land our dinghy and head into shore to explore the island. Isla Isabel is home to over 30,000 birds, and it's a major breeding and nesting area for frigates, pelicans, gulls, terns, and several species of boobies. Iguana! Here, the wildlife seems blissfully unaware of humans, and you often have to watch where you step as iguanas litter the ground. Oh, can you say hi? I know, the little baby. While hiking, we met Emilio, who's been guiding trips out to the island for many years. He even was kind enough to take us back to meet some of the research students that were there camping for the week. Wow, check this beach out.
On our hike up to the Mirador, we came across the beautiful Playa del Acaso. It was the perfect place to stop and cool off before heading up the trail.
At the top, we found hundreds of nesting blue-footed boobies, and the males were already working on enticing the females by dancing around and showing off their big blue feet. Hiking around the island was truly an unforgettable experience, and we spent the majority of the afternoon trying to capture this amazing place. Hi! Bird flying to frame. There you go, thank you. And if the view wasn't good enough already, we decided to climb the tower to try to get a truly bird's eye view of the island.
You can't really see how much poo is on you.
Drips up there, a little bit in the hair. We had an awesome day exploring, and in the morning we decided it was time to see a different side of the island.
Although the water was cold and the conditions weren't ideal, we still had a great time swimming with all the fishies. On our last night, we decided to head in and hike the ridge above Crater Lake for sunset.
Another successful beach landing!
Isla Isabel was formed by prehistoric volcanic activity, and the caldera of this once active volcano is still visible today.
Located in the center of the island, the once ancient caldera is now filled with water and surrounded by thousands of nesting birds. We were thankful that we hiked up the drone, as the views it captured wouldn't have been available to us any other way.
We spent 3 days anchored here, hiking, swimming, and taking hundreds of photos. But the rolly nights finally were wearing on us, so early on the 4th day, we headed out for San Blas. It was a near perfect day of sailing, and we got to fly Baby Blue for nearly 7 straight hours as we sped down the coast towards San Blas. Join us next time on Voyages of Agape, when we explore San Blas, run aground, and have some close encounters with massive crocodilios.